أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and welcome to another one of your GT classes. I hope and pray that today everyone is in the best of health, and I hope that this lesson is beneficial for each and every one of you. So as always, I will start off by the class rules. I'm just going to go through them quickly. Please make sure that you obey all the rules in here. So please ensure that you are in wudu, so you have done your ablution. Your heads, they should be covered. So if you are a nasrat, make sure that you have a dupatta or a scarf on top of your head. And if you are an atfal, make sure that you have a topi or a cap on, okay? Please check that the video icon has a red line across it. And please do not use the raise hand facility unless asked by a teacher, because it can get very hard for the support teacher to call students to the mic. So please make sure you do not raise your hand unless I have asked you to. Please listen for your ID and be ready if the teacher calls you. A lot of the times you call students, but they are not there on the mic. It gets very hard. It's very time consuming as well. So then we have to ask the support teacher to look for new students. So please make sure you are there when we are called and be ready and know your ID properly, okay? Please also check that you have logged into your correct IDs. And you can do this by looking into your participant list, find yourself, and if you think that your ID is incorrect, then use the rename facility to put in the correct ID. And please do not mess about with your IDs, because only the correct IDs will be called to the mic. Make sure that you are in a quiet place where you can hear. Sometimes background noise can make it very hard for us to understand what's being recited. So please make sure that you are in a quiet place where we can hear you. Always listen to everything in class, whether you are on the mic or not. And a parent or elder should ideally be with you. And again, if there are any questions or issues, you can contact info@nqc.org.uk.
Assalamu alaikum. Just want to say something. I have seen an ID starting with A111. So
A111, let me just quickly look at that. Yeah, could you please place them into the waiting area?
can you do that, please?
A1. I don't seem to. Oh, right.
Because I couldn't find the app.
Yeah, it's fine. I think I can't find the ID.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Yeah, if there's any more incorrect IDs, you can just place them into the waiting area.
Okay,
okay. So today's lesson, so as you can see, today is Thursday, the 6th of February 2020. Our rule of the day is waqfs on consonant preceded by letter of prolongation, so any madda letter and stuff. The surah that we will be focusing on today is Surah Ad-Din, which is chapter 95 of the Holy Quran, and it's also known as the Fig. Okay, so as always, we will start off by the opening prayer. Let me just get that out. Okay, co-host, may I please have a student to the mic?
Okay, we can have A7369.
A7369, Assalamu alaikum. A7369, Assalamu alaikum. Okay, I guess we should move on to another student, please.
Okay. N8409.
N8409, Assalamu alaikum. N8409.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you today?
I'm fine. Alhamdulillah, and you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Thank you very much. Okay, would you like to start off with Dawood and Tasmiyah and recite this prayer for me, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي علمني ما هو خير عندك.
Okay, perfect. Beautifully recited. Just quickly recite the translation for me, please.
Oh my Lord, teach me what is best for your knowledge.
Okay, well done. Just a few things I would like to say. What letter is this?
Qaf.
Kha, okay? Khayrun, all right? Repeat after me. Khayrun
Khayrun
indaka.
indaka.
Well done, beautifully recited. This noon here, we hide it because of the dal, okay? It's not part of the 6 letters that we are aware of. And we would hide the noon, okay? So perfectly recited. Jazakallah for your time. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
All right. So we will today be covering a few of the surahs that you all had gone through last week. So that's going to be first part of what we are going to be doing today. So can I please have another student on the mic to recite this surah for me, please?
Yeah, we can have A7392.
A7392. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Thank you very much for asking. Okay, would you like to start off with Dawood and Tasmiyah and recite this surah for me, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا زلزلت أرصازي زالها أخرجت أرفؤاسك لها وقال الإنسان ما له يومئذ حديث أخبار.
Okay, Jazakallah. Thank you very much for reciting for this. All right. Okay, I'm going to go bit by bit with you just to sort of see where there were a few mistakes made. But well done, you did try your best to recite this. Okay. إِذَا ذُلْ. Now, do you know what this sign is called?
Sorry, I can't see the mark. It's called a Dhamma.
Okay, this is a jazm, or also known as a sukoon. And whenever this comes, we are meant to be joining letters together, all right? So we see that there's a jazm on the lam. So we'll make sure that we join the letter before that, which is zu, to the lam, because the lam has got the jazm on it. So zul, okay? Rather than saying zu, we will say either zul, zila. Now this, do you know what this is?
It's a fatha.
A fatha. Well done. And whenever a fatha comes, we only prolong it for 1 second, okay? So, la. إِذَا زُلْزِلَ. Till.
إذا زلزل.
Well done. Till. We have got a jazm here, again a sukoon. And this is a lam. So we will say till ardu. Now this is a dod, all right? A dod. So ardu. Zilzalaha. Okay, I will recite this bit by bit with you. Please repeat after me. إِذَا
إذا
زِلَ
زلزل
الْأَرْضُ
الأرض
زِلْزَالَهَا.
زلزالها.
Perfect. Moving on. وَأَخْرَجَتِ الْأَرْضُ. Again, this is a dod. أَرْضُ ath. This is a tha. We get the tip of our tongue and we make a tha sound by placing our tongue in between our top teeth and our bottom teeth. Alright? Tha. أثقالها. Again, I'll recite it. Repeat after me. وأخرجت
وأخرجت
الأرض
الأرض
أثقالها.
أثقالها.
Perfect. Note that this is a qaf and it's a thick letter, and we make a circular mouth whenever we say it, okay? Moving on. وقال, again a thick letter, a round mouth. وقال الإنسان ما لها. We prolong this for 2 seconds because of this blank alif here attached to the meme. And insanu is one of the rules that you have learned already, and that's the noon. We give it an ikhfa sound. That means that we recite the noon, we hide it, we recite it from our nose, we give it a nasal sound. So insanu, and that's due to the sin is not part of 6 letters, which are alif, hamza, ha, kha, ain, ghain. Sin is not part of those letters, so we will make sure that we hide the noon. Okay, so again, repeat after me. وقال
وقال
الإنسان.
الإنسان.
Okay, we will hide the noon, so we will say إنسان
إنسان
ما لها.
ما لها.
Perfect. Again, moving on. يومئذ. Now this is a kasratain, which is basically, this is a tanween, kasratain. And rather than saying ma'idhi, I will say ma'idhin. Alright, we will think that there's like an imaginary noon that we are joining the the with, okay? So ma'idhin tuhaddithu akhbaraha. And the dal has got a shadda on it, which means we will put pressure on it, okay? So again, repeat after me. يومئذ
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 إذ
Now, you need to recite it from your nose, okay? إذ تحدث
تحدث
أخبارها.
أخبارها.
Perfect. Now, you've read this very well. So, Jazakallah, thank you very much for your time. And
Thank you.
You will call you to the mic later on. Jazakallah, Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay. Kahus, may I have another student to the mic, please?
Yes, we can have A7396.
A7396. Assalamu alaikum. A7396. Assalamu alaikum.
I just can't see his video camera now.
Okay, can we please make sure that the video icon has got a red line across it? Make sure
Yeah,
that
it is off, but the other, I can't see the other side.
Okay. Let's try it one more time.
So,
Assalamu alaikum. All right, that's fine. Can we move on to another student, please?
I'll give you the Nasrat because she just done the starting prayer, N8409.
Okay. N8409. Assalamu alaikum. N8409. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, so that's not also working. Can I have another student?
Assalamualaikum.
Oh, wa alaikum salam. How are you again?
I'm fine. Alhamdulillah. and you?
Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah for asking. All right, could you carry on with the surah? Of course, read your Dawood and Tasbih first.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Okay, repeat after me. أعوذ
أعوذ
بالله
بالله
من الشيطان.
من الشيطان.
All right, ta was beautifully recited. You need to know that this thing here is a shadda, okay? And with the shadda, we put pressure on the letter that is containing the shadda, all right? So we have a sheen mushaddad here. So minashay. Repeat after
من
me.
الشيء.
Perfect. Ta nirrajim.
الرجيم.
Perfect.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay, perfect. So would you like to start off from reciting here?
Yes. بأن ربك أوحى لها يومئذ يصدر الناس أشتاتا ليروا أعمالهم فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره.
Okay, perfect. Beautifully recited. Just a few things I want to go over with you. So you started off from here. بِأَنَّ رَبَّكَ أَوْحَى لَهَا. Good, that was well recited. يَوْمَئِذٍ يَصْدُرُ النَّاسُ. What is this here?
Dhamma.
Dhamma, perfect. So you give an U sound. Runnasu.
Runnasu.
Perfect. Ashtata liyurahu.
Ashtata liyurahu.
Raw, perfect. A'malahum.
A'malahum.
This is a lam, and you give it a la sound. You can't give it sort of a thick L sound like Dali. You will have to say Dali, okay? So, okay, repeat after me. فَمَن يَعْمَلْ.
فَمَن يَعْمَلْ.
Mal, you give it just a normal lam sound, okay? يَعْمَلْ.
يَعْمَلْ.
مثقال ذرة خيرا يره. Okay, the ra is beautifully recited because you know it has a fatha on it, so we give it a thick sound. And this is a kha, okay? Not a qa, it's a kha. So خيرا يره. Perfect. ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة. Okay, so you hide the noon because it has a sheen afterwards, okay? And as I said before today in the class that there are 6 letters, and sheen is not part of those 6 letters, so that's why we hide the thin. ذرة شرا يره. Perfect. Okay, Jazakallah for your time. That was beautifully recited.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, may I please have another student to the mic?
Okay, we try again. A7396.
A7396. Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, I have a problem with that again. Sorry, I'll give you another one.
That's fine.
N8368.
N8368. Assalamu alaikum. N8368. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Yeah, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Thank you very much for asking. So, could you please recite Dawood and Tasmiyah and let's read Surah Adiyat, okay?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Bismillah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والعاديات ضبحا فالموريات قدحا فالمغيرات صبحا فأثرن به نقعا فوسطن به جمعا إن الإنسان لربه لكنود وإنه على ذلك لشهيد.
Okay, perfect. That was beautifully recited, to be honest. That was really nicely read. Just a few things I would like to just give a little bit of a comment on. So وَالْعَادِيَاتِ ضَبْحًا. This is a dod, all right, and it gives you a thick dal sound. So ضَبْحًا. Okay, so repeat after me. وَالْعَادِيَاتِ
والعاديات
ضَبْحًا.
ضبحا
Perfect. فَالْمُورِيَاتِ
فالموريات
قَدْحًا.
قدها.
And your kalkala was really beautiful as well. This dal is one of the kalkala letters, and you were just reciting it perfectly. Okay, so فَالْمُغِيرَاتِ
فالمغيرات
صُبْحًا.
صبها.
Perfect. Now this is a sword, and it's also one of our thick letters. So we make sure that when we say it, we give it a thick sound. صُبْحًا.
صبها.
Perfect. فَأَثَرْنَ
فعثرنا
به
به
نقعا.
نقعا.
Perfect. This is an ayn, and whenever you say this ayn, it needs to come from the bottom of your throat. Okay. نقعا.
نقعا.
Perfect. فَوَسَطْنَ
فوسطنا
به
به
جمعا.
جمعا.
إن So note how there is a shadda here. You put pressure on top of the noon, okay? إن
إن
الإنسان.
الإنسان.
So again, we hide the noon again because sin is not part of the 6 letters. Again, this is a mistake that a lot of students make quite often, but you just need a bit more practice, and then you will get the hang of when to read the noon fully and when to hide the noon, okay? So إنسان
إنسان
لربه
لربه
لكنود.
لكنود.
Perfect. As we are stopping at the end of the verse, we've got a dal, and that's a kalkala letter. So again, we give that jerking sound. لكنود.
لكنود.
وإنه
وإنه
على ذلك
على ذلك
لشهيد.
لشهيد.
So note when you say this dal, this the, we say the. We don't say the, because again, it's not a thick letter, but it's the. We sort of give it a smiley face, okay? ذلك
ذلك
لشهيد.
لشهيد.
Perfect. MashaAllah. Beautifully recited. Jazakumullah for your time. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz. Okay, before I call the next student, can I please make can everyone just please make sure that the video icon has got a red line across it, because there is still a lot of the videos turned on, okay? All right. So co-host, may I have another student to the mic, please?
A7410.
A7410. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you today?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very good. Thank you very much for asking. Okay, so would you like to start off with Dawood and Tasmiyah, and you will start reciting from here, okay?
Yes. Okay.
Right, here we go.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Perfect. Just note that this is a ra, it's got a shadda on it. So you beautifully put pressure on your sheen, but you need to put that same sort of pressure on the ra. So nirrajim.
الرجيم.
Perfect. And Bismillah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإنه لحب الخير لشديد أفلا يعلم إذا بعثر ما في القبور وحصل ما في الصدور إن ربهم بهم يومئذ لخبير.
Perfectly recited. That was a beautiful recitation, actually. Just two things I want to point out. So this verse of yours was very well recited. So was this. When you came to this verse, the only mistake you've made are this hu and the sword, all right? The ha needs to come out from the bottom of your throat, okay? Wahussi. Repeat after me. Wahussi.
وحصي.
Perfect. And again, the sword, is that part of our thick letters?
Yes.
Perfect. So we have 7 thick letters. Sword is part of them. So we will make sure that we give it a thick sound and we have a sort of a round mouth when you say it, okay? Fissu.
فث.
Dur.
دور.
Perfect. That was beautifully recited. Jazakallah for your time.
جزاك الله.
Allah Hafiz.
الله حافظ.
Okay. All right. Co-host, may I please have another student to the mic?
N8407.
N8407. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Okay, would you like to start with Dawud and Tasmiyah and just read the first few verses for me, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم.
Perfect. Okay, so just going to go through this surah with you. That was nicely recited. Just a few things I want to point out. Iqra. Now this is a blank alif with a jazm on it. So when we join the ra and the alif together, we give it a sort of a very hard sound. So iqra, right? We sort of stop really hard, and that's why we get the alif out. Iqra. Repeat after me.
اقرأ
Perfect. Bismi
باسم
ربك الذي
ربك الذي
خلق.
خلق.
Perfect. Again, we have a qalqala letter here, so we give it a sort of a jerking sound, okay? خلق
خلق
الإنسان.
الإنسان
We hide the noon. Again, seen is not part of the 6 letters, so we hide the noon. من علق.
من علق.
اقرأ.
اقرأ
Perfect. When we say it, we again give it sort of that jerking sound. اقرأ
اقرأ
وربك
وربك
الأكرم
الأكرم
الذي
الذي
علم
علم
بالقلم.
بالقلم.
Perfect. Again, qaf here is part of the thick letters, the 7 thick letters that we know of. And that's why we give a circular mouth, okay? Qalam. So that's perfectly recited, beautifully recited. Thank you very much for your time. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.
Allah.
Okay, so we have now covered a few of the surahs that you guys did last week. They are beautifully recited again. Everyone recited very well. Please do make sure that you know what your 7 thick letters are, when and whether you will hide your noon, okay? And your kalkala letters, your thick letters, and again, how long you prolong something. If it's a fatha, you only prolong it for 1 second. If it is a vertical fatha, which in this case you can see here, if it's a vertical fatha, then you prolong it for 2 seconds. So just small little things like this can really make a huge impact on when you're reciting the Quran, okay? Now, we will be focusing on our surah of the day. So I will start off by reciting the surah for you, and then I will explain to you something very important. So before we do that, I'll recite the surah for you, okay? Please make sure that you follow along when I'm reading, and that you really make sure that you know where I'm doing my kalkala, where I'm prolonging my letters, and where I'm reading my thick letters correctly, okay? So these are small little important things. Please do pick up on them, okay? So here it goes. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين. لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون. فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين. Okay, now when I finish this surah, there is a particular dua that I recite afterwards. Sorry, not this one. Yeah, there's a particular dua that I recite afterwards, and it's Bala wa ana ala dhalika min ash-shahidin. Okay, so now a lot of you might be wondering, well, why do we say that? Okay, so let me just read this paragraph out for you, then I'll go into detail as to why we say it. So it says that the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his companions used to express their inner feelings on reading or listening to certain verses of the Holy Quran in the words of prayer according to the subject matter. This practice is still continued by the readers who observe the Sunnah. A common example of this is in the Friday prayer, in which the Imam usually recites Surah Al-Ala and Surah Al-Ghashiyah. Both Imam and followers express their inner feelings in the prescribed manner. Please refer to the above and below examples. So we went through Surah At-Tin, and the last ayat was indeed Alaysa Allahu bi ahkamil hakimin. And this verse basically means, is Allah not the best of judges? It's a question. Is Allah not the best of the judges? And afterwards, when the surah finishes, we recite this little prayer here, Bala wa ana ala dhalika min ash-shahidin. And what it means is, why not? And I am among the witness on this matter. All right? So it's basically just answering to that question, but you are also saying your inner feeling for it, okay? And we do this because the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to do it. So it's a sunnah, and we follow the sunnah. And again, his companions used to do it as well whenever a certain verse of the Quran was read, and they could really they really felt that verse, so they would say it. And that's why as a sunnah, whenever Surah At-Tin, we finish Surah At-Tin, we recite this this dua in the end. Okay, so right, the rule today I wanted to focus on with you guys all was stretching at the end of our verses. Of course, we stop when we finish a verse. So the question is, how long can we stop for? All right, how long can we prolong this for? Sorry, I meant to say, how long can we prolong this for? Now, you know that there is a noon here, all right, and there is a vowel, and it's a madda letter with a jazm. Okay, so rather than saying doon, all right, this was prolonged for 2 seconds, but you can prolong up to 6 seconds. All right, so you can either stop like doon, or you can go a bit longer for up to 6 seconds and be like wazaytun. It was much longer than how long it took me to stop before, but again, it is still correct, so it's not incorrect. So you can prolong it for up to 6 seconds, no more than that. Okay, because why do we do that? Because there is a huruf al-madda letter here. Again, a huruf al-madda letter here, a huruf al-madda letter here, and so on. Okay, right. So this response sheet here, again, I just want to make a quick reminder. Sorry, let me just try and get a hold of this sheet here. This response sheet here, you guys can get access to that. You guys can go on the nqc.org.uk website and you guys can download it. And it's also in the Tashilul-Qur'an 2nd edition book on page 203. So if you are willing to go over and try and apply these prayers to parts of the Holy Quran, then yeah, you can do that by either going on the website online and downloading it from there, or going to the Tashilul-Qur'an book 2nd edition on page 203, and you can find it there as well. Okay, so now we're going to have students come to the mic and recite the surah, and we will also make sure that we include all the rules that we have learned so far, especially this rule that we've learned of prolonging it for about from either 2 seconds, either 4 seconds, or 6 seconds. So you need to make sure that you can prolong it for up to 6 seconds, but you can either prolong it for 2 seconds, 4 seconds, or 6 seconds. All right? Okay, so co-host, may I please have a student to the mic?
Yes, we can have A7396.
A7396, Assalamu alaikum.
I don't know why I've got a problem with the same ID. Anyway, we can have another one.
Yeah, that's fine.
N8368.
N8368, Assalamu alaikum. N8368, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you today?
I'm good, fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much for asking, alhamdulillah. Okay, would you like to start off with Ta'awudh and Tasmiyah and then recite a few verses of the surah for me, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين.
Perfect. Okay, so just a few things I would like to point out. So again, when you were stopping, you made sure that you stopped for at least 2 seconds here, or 4 or 6. But yeah, you stopped for around approximately 2 or 4 seconds on each of the verses. So again, that rule you applied perfectly and beautifully. What I do want to point out though is that this is a dhal, so you give it a dha sound. So when I described it last time, the dha, you make the sound by getting the tip of your tongue and placing it sort of in between your top and bottom teeth, but towards the back. Okay, so the. All right, so repeat after me. وهذا
وهذا
البلد
البلد
الأمين.
الأمين.
Perfect. Again, we went to لقد خلقنا الإنسان. This is a noon with a sukoon, a jazm on it. So you have a noon sakin, all right? Now, whenever we get a noon sakin, we always need to make sure that we look at the letter after it. In this case, the letter after noon sakin is
Seen.
Seen. Perfect, beautiful. So when you have the letter Seen, is it part of the 6 letters Alif, Hamza, Ha, Kha, Ain, Ghain?
No.
No. So you know when it's not part of those letters that you have to hide the noon. So since Seen is not part of those 6 letters, we will make sure that we hide this noon here, okay? So إنسان
إنسان
في.
في.
Okay, I prolong the fi much longer than 2 seconds because you have haruf al-madda here with the ya with the jazm, so you would prolong it for 2 seconds anyways, but you have this madda here as well, the sign here, so that means that you prolong it for extra few seconds. So you ideally should be prolonging it for around 3, 4 or 5 seconds, okay?
Okay.
أحسني
أحسن
تقويم.
تقويم.
And this is a very typical mistake people make. Sometimes they say ne, but it's ni. Okay, you give it a Y sound like ni. All right, repeat after me. Ni.
Ni.
Perfect. Thumma.
ثم
So do you know what this is here?
شدة.
Shadda. Beautiful. So we know whenever a shadda comes, you put pressure on that letter that is containing the shadda. So here you have meme mushaddad. So that basically means that a meme has got shadda on it. So we make sure that we put pressure on it. Thumma
ثم
رددناه
رددناه
أسفل
أسفل
سافلين.
سافلين.
Okay, this sa, we give it sort of a smiley face whenever we say it. We say sa, all right? We cannot say saw because is seen part of the 7 thick letters?
No.
No, perfect. So whenever we say it, the thick letters, we know that we give it sort of a circular mouth whenever we say it. We have our mouth in a circular position whenever we say it. Whenever we say those letters, but the seen is not part of those 7 letters, so we give it a sort of a smiley face. So safilin.
سافلين.
Perfect, beautifully recited. Jazakallah for your time.
جزاك الله خير.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, may I please have another student to the mic?
Yes, A7369.
A7369. Assalamu alaikum. A7369. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, that's fine. Could we have another student, please?
No, he's keep muting himself. Never mind. Okay, we can have N8371.
N8371. Assalamu alaikum. N8371. Assalamu alaikum. All right.
Hello.
Oh, assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. So, would you like to start off with Dawood and Tasmiyah and recite this surah for me, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Okay, good. Just one thing I want to say. This lam here, sorry, this lam here right now, okay? Billah, we give it a smiley face. B.
بالله.
Billah, well done. Let's just go here. Right, Tasmiyah, please.
بسم الله الرحمن Rahim.
Okay, perfect. Start off from here.
إلى الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين.
Okay, beautifully recited. Just a few things I want to say. We start off with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. إِلَّا الَّذِينَ. So this lam has got a shadda on it, right? Can you see it? So
الذين
whenever you say it, you say إِلَّا. Say it after me. إِلَّا.
إلا
Beautiful. And so I see that you tried to, so you stopped here, you said وَأَعْمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ, then you went back to saying وَأَعْمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. Now I do understand that you want to take a pause there, and that's also what I did when I was reciting. But whenever I thought of pausing, so I made sure that the ta here becomes into a sakin. If you go to our rules here, when you need to stop, a kasra will change into a sukoon, right? So rather than saying yawmi, but because now we are stopping, you will say yawm, all right? Same with this surah here. Even though we have hati, we will say salihat, and we will
صالحات.
perfect. We will put sort of an imaginary jazm there because that is what happens whenever we stop. Whenever there is a kasra underneath the letter, we put a jazm on it, okay? Perfect. غير.
غير
Perfect. This ra is a thick letter again, and we will only prolong it for 1 second. ممنون.
ممنون
فما
فما
يكذبك.
يكذبك.
Perfect. You has got, what is this? Do you know what this is?
I forgot.
You forgot, that's fine. So this is a dhamma. Whenever a dhamma comes, again, just like we do with fatha, just like we do with kasra and dhamma, just like with all of these three signs, we will only prolong it for 1 second. So you, kadhi. So the dal has got a yeah, say it again.
يكذب.
Perfect. So the dal has got a shadda, that's why we put pressure on the dhi. So yukadhibuka ba'du.
بعد
Well done. Biddin.
بالدين.
Again, you can see that there is a shadda on the dal. So we make sure that whenever we do say this, that we put pressure on it. Okay, so again, the do, we only recited for 1 second. Can you tell me why? Do you know why we recited the do for 1 second?
Because it's a dillah.
All right. So, yeah, it's not a thick letter. You're right about that. But because it has a dhamma on it, again, as I mentioned earlier, you have the fatha, you have a dhamma, and you have a kasra. If these signs come up on a letter or under a letter, you need to make sure that you prolong it for only 1 second. And since this dal has got a dhamma on it, we will only prolong it for how many seconds? A dhamma on it? How many seconds will we prolong it for?
1 second.
1 second. Perfect. And that's why, that's the answer to give. When someone asks you, why do you prolong that for 1 second? We prolong it for 1 second because it's got a dhamma on it, okay?
Okay.
أَلَيْسَ اللَّهُ
أليس الله
بِأَحْكَمِ
بأحكم
الْحَاكِمِينَ.
الحاكمين.
Okay, when you are reciting it, your ha and the kaf, you accidentally join the two together. You need to bear in mind that this kaf has got no jazm on it or sukoon on it, okay? All right? So that means that you will not join the kaf with anything. So that's a letter individually on its own. So hakimin.
Hakimin.
And remind me, what is this called? This here? Do you know what it's called?
A fatah.
Okay, so this is a vertical fatha. So you're right about the fatha, but it's a vertical fatha. You need to know, why do we say it's a vertical fatha? Because fatha is normally diagonal, it's tilted, it's sort of half laying down on top of a letter. But this one is standing upright, and vertical means a straight standing upright line, okay? So this is an upright standing up vertical line. That's why we say vertical fatha, all right? So whenever vertical fatha comes, how long do we prolong it for?
2.
2 seconds, perfect. Whenever a vertical fatha comes, you prolong it for 2 seconds. Whenever you get this normal dhamma, fatha, or you get a kasra, then you prolong it for 1 second, all right?
Okay.
Perfect. So that was beautifully recited. Again, jazakallah for your time. And Allah Hafiz.
Thank you. Thank you for teaching me.
Jazakallah khair, no worries. Allah Hafiz. Okay, so yes, co-host, may I have another student to the mic, please?
We can have N8365.
N8365. Assalamu alaikum. N8365. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you today?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, would you like to start off with Dawood and Tasmiyah and then start reciting off by saying this dua, reciting the surah?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والتين والزيتون والطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين. لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل السافلين.
Perfect. Okay. So number one, there is some sort of vibration going on in the background. I don't know if it's a call in between or something in your phone, so please make sure that your vibration is off. But can I just say that was beautifully recited? Just a few things I want to say. When we say watini vazaytun, we say vazay. So you can see a fatha, okay, and you can see a ya. That's why rather than saying zaytun, you will say zaytun. Repeat after me. Wazaytun.
والزيتون.
Perfect. So, alright, the vibration is coming in the back. Waturi. So you can see that this ta is a thick letter, okay? And whenever you have this thick letter, you make a round mouth or a circular mouth and you say waturi.
وطور
Sinin.
سنين.
Okay. Also, وهذا
وهذا
البلد
البلد
الأمين.
الأمين.
Good. لقد
لقد
خلقنا
خلقنا
الإنسان.
الإنسان
So we hide the noon whenever we say it because seen it's not amongst the 6 letters. إنسان
إنسان
في
في
أحسن
أحسن
تقويم.
تقويم
Okay.
ثم
So again, this has got a shadda on it, so you have a meme mushaddad. Alright? Whenever this meme mushaddad comes, you put pressure on the meme. So
ثم
رددناه.
رددناه.
So this is a who. It's a very simple who, okay? And you don't read it from your throat. Just like this ha here, we say it thick. We say ahsani. This is not the same ha as this. So you will say who. Very simple. Radadnahu
رددناه
asfala
أسفل
safilin.
سافلين.
Right. Perfect. So that's how you recited up to. Jazakumullah for your time.
جزاك الله.
Take care. Allah Hafiz.
نافذ.
Allah Hafiz. Okay. So I'm sorry if that was a bit hard to hear, because whenever I spoke, there was some sort of vibration. I guess that's to do with the student's phone default or something. All right. So that's today. That's what we've done today. So we've gone through how we will stretch at the end, because of the madda letter. We've got a madda letter here, madda letter here, madda letter here. So we prolong it for either 2, 4, and up to 6 seconds, okay? And we went through Surah At-Tin today so that you could sort of get a good understanding, because as you can see, in every single verse, they have included this example. Here's a madda as well. And so it's the same here as well, okay? So yeah, so talking about our homework. Our homework is, so the homework for today, again, is to go over Surah At-Tin. Make sure that whenever you go over it today, so either go over it once or go over it twice, that you try and include this waqf on consonant preceded by letter of prolongation. That's the rule that we've learned today. So basically prolonging towards the end of a verse because there is a madda letter followed by a letter which is ni, but we are stopping, so we will put a sakin or a jazm on it. So doon, okay? And just reciting it for sort of like 2 seconds, okay? So that's your homework. So make sure that timing is extremely important. Pronunciation is also extremely important. So before I end today's session, can I please have a student to the mic to recite the end dua, please?
Yes, A7403.
So A7403, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you today?
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Thank you very much for asking. Okay, so would you please like to recite Dawood and Tasmiyah and recite the surah for me, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم واجعله لي إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة.
Beautifully recited. That was beautiful, mashallah. Okay, would you like to recite the translation, please?
O Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran, and make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Beautiful. Jazakallah. Thank you very much for your time. Allah Hafiz. Okay, so that's it for today, everyone. So Jazakumullah to everyone that has attended the class today. I really hope that this lesson has been beneficial for you, and please do make sure that you do your homework. So nonetheless, do take care of yourselves, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.